What's going on, nerd-tubers and geek viewers of the world? Mr. Dark Phoenix is back to bring you guys my newest episode review of The Flash. If this is the first time you're catching my channel, please hit subscribe. I review Marvel and DC shows every week. I give you guys theories and I stream games on twitch.tv/MrDarkPhoenix. But more about that later on in the video. Let's jump right into this review. If this is the first time you're catching my channel, be wary. This is going to be a spoiler review. So if you haven't seen it yet, come back when you have. And if you have seen it, let's jump on in to the newest episode of The Flash. Abracadabra. I made things disappear without you knowing. I could be a magician. Just a fun fact, I think a year ago I made a video, I forgot when, I made a video saying how Constantine could be on The Flash, and Abracadabra was the reason he could be on The Flash. And I'm just like, well, shit. It's okay, he's from Earth 19. Abracadabra could still show up. Speaking of which, we got Abracadabra doing some really cool tricks, and he's all like, I need stuff to build something, and then he's like, I know who you are, Barry Allen, and Barry's like, how do you know who I am? And I'm like, Barry needs a better poker face. Barry should have been like, I ain't no Barry Allen. Who is you, bitch? And I'd have been like, I'd be the smart mouthiest superhero in the world. I'd have been like, call your bluff, bitch. I'm Wally West. Wally's black. Damn. Like, I don't know, but Gypsy wants him because he did a bunch of awful things on Earth 19, so she wants to basically kill his ass and sentence him to death for everything he's done. But Abracadabra's like, I know who Savitar is! And Barry's like, do we free him? And you see Iris like, no, we don't. Stop being stupid. So, we find out Abracadabra's gathering all of these materials so he can build himself a time ship, like Reverse Flash had. And the last piece of his puzzle was actually something in his vault. And it's like, what if Eobard knows or even cares that he still has toys lying around in his secret room? But you know what? It's fine. When you defeat the enemy, you loot all their stuff. If that is one of the things video games has taught me, is that if you kill the person or hurt them in some way, you get to loot their stuff. Seems like a fair rule. So now we get a four-way battle of Vibe and Gypsy and Flash and Kid Flash versus Abracadabra around the city. And it was a really good scene because it's like you got them like, you shall not pass, and then he's like, bye Felicia, and then they're running and they're like, I'm gonna get you, and then Barry jumps, he runs on a building, dashes forward, phases through the ship and grabs him. So now there is an empty ship heading towards the 64th century. Where did he plan on landing? That's going to be a really awkward introduction for anyone on Earth for anyone in the 64th century on Earth 19 or our Earth. It's confusing. I don't get why Barry believed him. I get why Barry believed him, but I'm like, he's from the future on another Earth. Like, not everything is... I kind of wish he would have taken the deal, and then he'd have been like, oh, Savitar's Eddie Thawne. And Barry would have been like, Eddie Thawne's dead, and he'd have been like, oh, oops, not on my Earth, bye, whoosh. But we got that, we got a name drop of DeVoe, who is the Thinker, which is a really cool Flash villain. He's got like telekinesis and stuff, and he's really cool. They can introduce him sometime. Our Abracadabra could come back, so we don't gotta worry about that. But Caitlin had surgery earlier, so she's been, you know, resting and blah blah blah, lime jello, and she starts seizing out, and Julian rips the necklace off, and then in a burst of cold energy, Killer Frost emerges as the bad bitch of ice. She's willing to sacrifice our love. She's as cold as ice. And now Barry has this bright idea, the run to the future. Yeah, we're gonna do that. That should be fun. I love the future episodes because I love to see how bad things could get. And I love how to see all the characters acting differently. So that should be fun. Although, unfortunately, Flash won't come back until April 25th. That's all words. that I have. But please don't forget to hit subscribe for more other shows. I review Game of Thrones, Gotham, Lucifer, Supergirl, The Flash, Legends of Tomorrow, Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., Arrow, and Legion. I post theories on Wednesdays for comic book based things, and I stream games on twitch.tv/MrDarkPhoenix. I thought this episode was really good for tying in things and for us knowing about that the final things are coming. Once April 25th hits, that's pretty much when they're going to be back in full swing until they end in like May or June, 18 and 20. Like, when they come back at the end of April, they'll probably end in June. That's when the shows usually end. It's like, the shows end in June, but we got a long ways for that. Hit subscribe because tomorrow's a brand new Arrow and the season finale of Legion. Hit subscribe for other reasons because I love you guys so much for all the nerdy great things you do for me. And also don't forget to give me a big thumbs up, comment, rate, subscribe, share with your awesome nerdy friends. And always remember that through good times and bad times, remember to geek out and enjoy lives. And I'll catch you guys next time for another great video.